We begin in what the Housing Minister has described as a third world swamp house. It's a rental property in South Auckland. It's rented by Dawn Robbie, her partner and their two small children for $520 a week. Phil Twyford says it's a textbook case of why the rules around rental housing need a serious overhaul. The Minister will join us later on Checkpoint, but first it poured with rain in Auckland this morning. So our reporter Zac Fleming and our cameraman Nick Monro went to visit Dawn Robbie at home after the rain subsided.
The swamp beneath.
Oh, here we go. I don't even know what the hell this is. This is what is under my house.
A rubbish dump in ankle-deep water.
Makes the house damp, cold, mould. I think that's why we're getting... my daughter's getting bronchitis at 10 months old, and this is the third time she's got it. I've got strep throat, which is like a festive mosquito, a rat for things that just enjoy living in shit. No offence, but this is literally how it feels.
For 21 months, since Dawn Robbie moved into this Papakura rental in January last year, the property has flooded every time it rains. The stormwater system unloads under the house, but even if it didn't, the drains are all blocked.
I'm not sure what this is. I don't know what this is, but I'm sure this is stormwater, a drain for something. But obviously, as you see, it's blocked.
A stay-at-home mum, she lives here with her partner, Cameron, a roofer who works full-time, and their two daughters, 10 months and 3 years. They pay $520 a week.
$520 a week for this. And it's all over there.
That scrunch was Dawn crumbling polystyrene. It's floating in her swamp. But it's supposed to be her insulation. It's supposed to be keeping her family warm. Instead, what's happening is, on sunny days, the swamp evaporates, and that moisture goes straight up, crumbling her uncovered insulation, making her home damp and mouldy and her family sick. Her 3-year-old is recovering after being hospitalised with bronchitis. Dawn has been begging her landlord for help.
Well, like what it says in the tenancy, you talk to your landlord in the agreement, contact your landlord, because technically tenants aren't allowed to repair things until you tell your landlord, because then you can get in trouble for it.
But her landlord, Arvin Raj, has been collecting her $520 a week and not much else.
Hello?
Hi, is this Arvin? Hey Arvin, my name's Zac Fleming. I'm a reporter at Radio New Zealand. I work on the Checkpoint program. I'm just standing in the middle of your property that Dawn lives at in Papakura. And I'm just wondering if I can have a quick chat to you about it. It's flooded at the moment, and I understand it floods every time it rains and has done that for about at least 21 months.
Right in the middle. I'm busy at the moment.
Just give me 2 minutes of your time, Arvin. It won't take too long. I'm just wondering why you haven't done anything to fix this problem.
I'll give you my lawyer's number.
No, I'd rather speak to you, not your lawyer, if that's okay, Arvin. Can you explain to me why you haven't fixed this?
I'm busy at the moment. All right.
What are you busy doing?
I'm doing whatever I want to. All right.
Can you talk to me, please?
You don't worry about that. Just I'll give you the numbers. You talk to them.
I'd really rather speak to you because you're the landlord. So why haven't you fixed this problem?
Talk to my lawyer.
Why haven't you fixed this, Arvin? I texted Avon and asked for his lawyer's phone number. He never replied. But there isn't just a swamp underneath Dawn's house. You need gumboots to walk around her yard.
As you can see, you sink in more. Sink in here. It's all swamp. The water has nowhere to go, so what does it do? It just sits on here, all over here. Oh, yeah.
You okay?
It's just lower here, as now my feet are drenched. But as the back, having all this shit, all this stuff.
So you literally have to wear gumboots in your backyard?
Yeah.
The grass is long and unmowed because Dawn says it's too hard to mow her swamp.
We can't play on it because it's swamp. We all dig under the ground. Look, I can jump in my water. I have my own pool, look. My own muddy, chocolatey pool. Anybody want to join me? But it's disgusting. I don't think anybody as tenants or should feel the right that we have to live like this, or we can't go outside, or we have to spend most of the whole year or 3 months of winter just to feel that we can't have fun, or we're going to play on the concrete, or my daughter's stuff are all on the concrete because we can't play in this.
So why hasn't she moved?
I stay here because it's not easy for a person that has a dog, a child, and my partner works so much. We can't just keep picking up every time something bad happens, and we've got to give 21-day notice. Or does the tenancy tribunal honestly think that giving your landlord notices, that your tenants can give your landlord a notice and go, can you please do this? Don't you think they're going to laugh? My landlord laughs at me.
So the property literally turns into a swamp when it rains. And the bigger problem here is that it's been like this for at least 21 months since Dawn moved in, and who knows how long before that. So even if Dawn just gave her notice and left the property, the next tenant would have exactly the same problem. So how do we fix this? How do we force landlords who refuse to even do the most basic of things, like provide a warm, dry, safe home, to do the right thing? The Housing Minister is asking for public feedback on ways to do that. He's looking at, quote, introducing new tools and processes into the compliance and enforcement system. For Dawn, maybe not too little, but definitely too late. For Checkpoint, Zac Fleming.
Zac had a cameraman, Nick Monro, there with him at that property. If you want to see it and decide for yourself how bad it was, the story's going up online shortly. A text: hi, we live next to Dawn. I'm not going to give out the address. We own our house and are a young family with a young kid on the way. We've been here for 4 years and have been trying to get the landlord to fix the drains for the last 2 years. We get all the excess water from their property and are sick of having a pond on our lawn. Now, clearly there are very real issues here around the condition of that house. $520 a week, Dawn and Robbie pay for it. The minister, the landlord, wouldn't talk to us. As you heard, the minister will join us after 6. Auckland Council visited the property today and is investigating. It says cross connections between storm and wastewater, like the one at Dawn's house, are illegal, but it's too early to say what action it will take. The Housing Minister has already told us it's a disgrace.